Number 1.
1951 Chevrolet Bel Air 2-door coupe. Price, $15,750. Location, California. Finished in a classic green exterior over a green and gray interior, this 1951 Chevrolet Bel Air 2-door coupe represents the debut generation of Chevrolet's iconic hardtop. Its sleek Fisher body is accented by chrome bumpers with overriders, Deluxe fender emblems, a bold hood ornament, split windshield, and Chevrolet-branded hubcaps wrapped in BF Goodrich Silvertown whitewall tires. A windshield visor and quad exhaust tips further enhance its period-correct character. Power comes from a V8 engine topped with a Carter AFB carburetor, paired to an automatic transmission with a column-mounted shifter. Power steering improves drivability, and a full-size spare and jack are neatly stowed in the trunk. Though the car is currently not running, it was recently pulled from storage and presents an excellent opportunity for restoration and recommissioning. Inside, classic bench seating, an analog clock, fender-mounted antenna, and two-spoke steering wheel with horn ring retain the car's authentic 1950s ambience. Its overall presentation suggests a well-preserved California example with strong fundamentals and vintage appeal. Whether you're seeking a rewarding project or a foundation for a full restoration, this 1951 Bel Air offers timeless styling and solid value in an early Chevrolet hardtop coupe. Inquire today to bring this classic American icon back to life.
Number 2.
1955 Ford Crown Victoria. Price, $15,000. Location, Atlanta. The 1955 Ford Crown Victoria stands as a true symbol of 1950s American luxury and style. This restored classic showcases all the defining features of mid-century Ford design, including a stunning two-tone exterior in robin egg blue and snowshoe white, with sleek chrome accents. The iconic basket handle roof and detailed trim emphasize the car's premium status. It's a fantastic example of automotive elegance, perfect for enthusiasts looking for a car that's both stylish and full of character. Inside, the white and aqua vinyl upholstery continues the 50s aesthetic with its smooth, luxurious feel. The front and back benches are in excellent condition, with a unique rear bench design featuring an armrest and Ford logo. The dashboard is just as striking with its classic instrumentation and original steering wheel, creating a vibrant, nostalgic cockpit. The trunk is neat, lined with aqua carpeting for added flair. Under the hood, the car is powered by the original 272 Ci V8 engine paired with a Ford-O-Matic 3-speed automatic transmission. It performs smoothly and is paired with a well-maintained drivetrain, ensuring a comfortable ride. The suspension has been fully restored, and the undercarriage is rust-free, though the car does have a small fuel leak in the engine bay and doesn't include a battery. Despite these minor issues, it starts right up and drives well.
Number 3.
1958 Edsel Corsair 4-door hardtop. Price, $11,000. Location, Chicago. One of just 6,355 Corsair 4-door hardtops built in Edsel's controversial debut year, this 1958 Edsel Corsair offers rare styling, a spacious cabin, and a solid restoration base. While the Edsel brand became infamous for missing its marketing mark, cars like this Corsair now stand as collectible symbols of mid-century ambition and over-the-top American design. Finished in silver gray metallic with a frost white roof and accent panels, the exterior is solid overall, showing fair panel alignment and complete trim. The sweeping side spear adds visual length, terminating at the rear fenders with bright accents and subtle fins. The signature vertical horse collar grille remains intact, flanked by dual headlamps and a wide horizontal grille. Chrome and brightwork are mostly presentable but show pitting and cloudiness in several areas. There is localized rust bubbling on the lower panels, with the worst corrosion visible on the lower passenger side rear quarter. Inside, the car presents a very original, unrestored interior. Two-tone red and gray vinyl door panels house power window controls, while the front and rear bench seats were aged and torn vinyl over red fabric inserts. A red metal dash with chrome accents retains much of its period-correct hardware, though the original Teletouch transmission selector has been replaced with a column shifter. The headliner is stained and sagging, and the floors are covered in a heavily soiled black rubber mat. Surface rust is visible on the bottom interiors of all 4 doors. Power comes from a 410 MEL V8 topped with a 4-barrel carburetor, paired to a 4-omatic 3-speed automatic and a 2.91 geared Ford 9-inch rear axle. The engine compartment is unrestored but complete, and an electric fuel pump has been added for reliability. Power drum brakes are equipped at all 4 corners, and suspension is conventional for the era, coil springs up front and leaf springs in the rear. The underside shows surface rust but retains a solid frame and intact floor pans. Some corrosion is present in the inner rockers where they meet the frame rails. While far from concours, this Corsair is a complete and relatively rare example of an iconic 1950s misstep that has become increasingly collectible. It runs and presents honestly, making it a great platform for restoration or preservation.
Number 4.
1953 Buick Super 50 Series Riviera 4-door sedan. Price, $20,500. Location, Detroit. This 1953 Buick Super Riviera is a 2-owner car showing 76,900 actual miles, with 1 repaint and 30 years of garage storage. Finished in seamist gray with elegant chrome trim and distinctive front fender vendiports, it captures the graceful curves and grand proportions of early 1950s American luxury. The classic Riviera styling is complemented by Vintique black wheels with Coker white wall tires, dual exhaust tips, and polished stainless detailing throughout. While the car presents impressively at a distance, minor cosmetic flaws include touched-up scratches, isolated bubbling, and some surface rust on the rockers. Inside, the spacious cabin features green and gray door panels, front and rear bench seats, currently protected with Indian blankets, and a stylish original dash with banjo-style steering wheel and factory gauges. Rear passengers enjoy generous legroom and period robe loops, while the dash retains its original trim, knobs, and AM radio. A rubber floor mat covers the cabin floor, though the headliner and trunk lining are currently missing. Under the hood is a 322 Ci Fireball V8 equipped with a new 2-barrel carburetor, backed by a 2-speed Dynaflow automatic transmission. Recent mechanical updates include a Pertronix electronic ignition, rebuilt under-seat heater, new gaskets, and a full dual exhaust system with MagnaFlow mufflers. The car rides on rebuilt suspension, with Wilwood front disc brakes and rear drums for confident stopping power. With 20 years of receipts and a solid mechanical history, this Buick Super offers a rare opportunity to own a distinctive, comfortable, and well-sorted mid-century sedan. Ideal for vintage touring or classic show outings, it delivers a smooth ride and undeniable presence.
Number 5.
1955 Chrysler New Yorker Deluxe Hardtop. Price, $25,000. Location, Los Angeles. A beautifully preserved example of Chrysler's bold post-war styling, this 1955 New Yorker Deluxe Hardtop shows just 72,587 actual miles and remains almost entirely original, with the exception of a factory-correct respray in 2007. With a commanding presence, sweeping lines, and its original 331 Hemi V8, this flagship Chrysler is a standout from the golden age of American luxury design. Finished in canyon tan, coral, with a contrasting desert tan roof, the body features crisp lines, wraparound super scenic glass, and wide chrome trim that sweeps from the headlights to the tail fins. The pronounced cathedral-style taillights, cloisonné hood badge, and chrome wire wheels wrapped in wide white walls give it a distinctive mid-century elegance. The panels are rust-free and well-preserved, with all brightwork showing strong luster. Inside, the original two-tone upholstery is remarkably intact. Cream vinyl bolsters frame darker tan tweed inserts on the plush bench seats, while matching materials dress the stylishly sculpted door panels. The dash is a highlight, S-curved, painted to match the exterior, and studded with bright trim, a centrally mounted AM radio, and a unique dash-mounted shifter. The thick mauve carpet and well-appointed appointments speak to the Chrysler's luxury roots, and everything from the clock to the switchgear evokes the charm of the era. Under the hood is the original 331 Ci Hemi V8 topped with a single 4-barrel carburetor, paired with a PowerFlight 2-speed automatic transmission and a 3.36 rear axle. The engine bay remains impressively clean and true to factory form. Power drum brakes handle stopping duties, and the undercarriage shows solid structure with only minor surface rust and typical road grime. On the road, this New Yorker drives with authority and comfort. The Hemi delivers smooth, consistent power, while the suspension soaks up imperfections with ease. All systems performed flawlessly on the test drive, including braking and acceleration. Elegant, powerful, and original, this New Yorker Deluxe is a rare find from Chrysler's finest hour. Whether you're seeking a stylish weekend cruiser or an investment-grade collector car, this hardtop offers an impressive blend of performance, presence, and preservation.
Number 6.
1953 Studebaker Champion Hardtop. Price, $26,000. Location, Austin. This 1953 Studebaker Champion hardtop is finished in Tahoe green with an ivory mist roof, an eye-catching pastel combo that reflects the car's European-inspired design. Styled by Robert Burke under the Raymond Loewy Design Studio, the sleek body lines, split grille, and chrome bumpers define one of Studebaker's most iconic shapes. It's fitted with 15-inch true-spoke wire wheels, and the original wheels and hubcaps are included with the sale. The interior presents well in gray and taupe tones, with cloth and vinyl upholstery on the split bench seat and matching rear seating. A two-spoke steering wheel, unique factory-style gauge cluster, vacuum gauge, and modern AM/FM radio blend vintage charm with subtle upgrades. The trunk is clean and includes a full-size spare on a matching painted wheel. Under the hood, you'll find a rebuilt 289 CI V8 from a 1957 Silver Hawk, equipped with an Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor and backed by a 3-speed manual transmission with overdrive. A new clutch and pressure plate were recently installed. Front disc brakes and a Dana 44 rear with 4.56 gears provide solid mechanical confidence, while the dual exhaust system gives it a classic tone. Well maintained with service records dating back to 1999, this Studebaker runs and drives well. Note that the horn, brake lights, and heater are currently inoperable, but all other functions work as intended. A striking example of 1950s automotive design and a great candidate for weekend drives or club events.
Number 7.
1941 Hudson Six Traveler 10T 4-door club sedan. Price, $26,000. Location, New York. The 1941 Hudson Six Traveler 10T 4-door club sedan is a prime example of 1940s American craftsmanship, with its stunning two-tone tan and brown exterior, perfectly complemented by chrome accents and classic white wall tires. This car, with a verified 43,531 miles, captures the spirit of the era, offering a rare blend of style and performance. Despite minor imperfections in the paint, including a few scuffs and bubbling, the overall finish still shines, making it a standout piece in any collection. Step inside, and you're transported to a different time. The striped tan cloth upholstery, paired with faux wood accents on the dashboard, offers a luxurious touch typical of Hudson's high-end models. The two-spoke steering wheel, complete with patina and a Hudson logo, gives the interior an authentic vintage feel. The spacious cabin, with suicide doors and a rear seat featuring couch-like armrests, ensures a comfortable ride for all passengers. The large trunk, lined with a fitted carpet mat, offers ample storage space. Under the hood, the 212 CI inline-six engine delivers 102 horsepower and is paired with a 3-speed manual transmission with overdrive, providing smooth performance on the road. The drivetrain is in good condition, with only a few minor signs of age. The car's suspension includes coil springs up front and leaf springs in the rear, offering a smooth ride despite the slight surface rust underneath. While the car runs well and tracks straight, the brakes need attention, and reverse gear requires the shifter to be held to prevent it from popping out of gear. Some functions like the heater, clock, and wipers aren't operational, but all other features perform as expected. This Hudson is not just a car, it's a piece of history. Whether you're a collector, a classic car enthusiast, or someone looking for a unique piece to showcase at events, this 1941 Hudson Six Traveler 10T is sure to impress. A rare find in this condition, it won't last long on the market.
Number 8.
1957 Oldsmobile Super 88 convertible. Price, $27,000. Location, Los Angeles. The 1957 Oldsmobile Super 88 convertible is a striking example of 50s automotive design, blending powerful performance with elegant style. Dressed in a head-turning shade of royal glow pink, this vintage cruiser exudes all the glitz and glamour of the era. The expansive front grille and bumper, flanked by bold chrome accents, give the car a commanding presence. The sweeping lines of the side trim and the rocket-inspired tail lights only add to its futuristic charm, making this Super 88 a standout on any street. Inside, the black, white, and pink color scheme continues the 50s flair, with a vinyl split bench up front and a matching back bench, both in excellent condition. The classic chrome instrument cluster, accented with retro knobs and a jukebox-style layout, enhances the nostalgic vibe. A plastic steering wheel with some patina gives a nod to its age while maintaining its stylish charm. The trunk is impressively spacious, lined with plaid vinyl mats, and even includes a second spare tire for peace of mind. Under the hood, the Super 88 is powered by a 371ci V8 engine that produces a healthy 277 horsepower, backed by a Hydromatic 4-speed automatic transmission. The drivetrain delivers a smooth, effortless driving experience, complemented by a well-maintained suspension system featuring coil springs in the front and leaf springs in the rear. While the undercarriage shows minimal surface rust, the car overall remains in solid condition with clean exhaust and drivetrain components. It does, however, have a few oil leaks that are minor in nature. This classic Oldsmobile is an impressive combination of luxury, performance, and style, perfect for any vintage car enthusiast looking to cruise in true 50s fashion.
Number 9.
1956 Ford Thunderbird convertible. Price, $28,000. Location, Oklahoma. This 1956 Ford Thunderbird convertible offers a clean, subtly customized take on one of the most iconic boulevard cruisers of the 1950s. Showing 72,882 miles, true mileage unknown, this baby bird stands out with its tasteful deviations from stock and a crisp presentation throughout. The model's enduring appeal, equal parts sport and style, makes it one of the most recognizable American cars ever produced. Finished in raven black with a matching accessory hardtop featuring porthole windows, the Thunderbird's body wears newer two-stage paint that shows beautifully. The front end sheds its original torpedo bumper guards, exposing the wide headcrate grille and giving the car a more aggressive and open look. Out back, the usual Continental kit is omitted in favor of a cleaner rear profile, while powder-coated 15-inch rocket racing wheels with knockoff-style center caps provide a bolder stance. Chrome, lenses, and trim remain in excellent condition, with just a minor scratch noted over a wheel opening. Inside, a vibrant peacock blue and white vinyl interior offers a dramatic contrast to the black exterior. Pleated white panels are framed in blue vinyl on the bench seat, and matching door panels are detailed with bright textured aluminum trim. The dash reflects this color and material scheme, accented by a padded and stitched dash pad. Factory-style instrumentation remains in place, with a central speedometer flanked by a touch-and clock, while a floor-mounted shifter and fresh blue loop carpeting complete the refreshed look. The hardtop's white perforated headliner is clean, and the trunk is neatly lined with period-correct plaid vinyl. Power comes from a 312ci V8 topped with Thunderbird fin valve covers and a rebuilt 4-barrel carburetor, backed by a Ford-o-matic 3-speed automatic and a Dana 44 rear axle with 3.31 gears. Braking is handled by drums at all 4 corners. The mechanical fuel pump, starter, and brake system have all been rebuilt, and an electric fuel pump and new fuel tank were added for reliability. Underneath, the car is solid and clean, with only light oil spotting and surface rust typical for age. The dual exhaust system uses stock-style mufflers with black-painted tips that exit below the body. Suspension consists of coil springs in front and leaf springs in the rear. On the road, the Thunderbird starts quickly and delivers strong performance from its 225 horsepower V8. It handles confidently and tracks straight. Note that the radio, clock, and heater blower are currently inoperable, but all other features function properly. This Thunderbird blends vintage character with tasteful modern touches, a refined cruiser for those who appreciate mid-century styling with a slightly edgier presence.
Number 10.
1946 Ford Super Deluxe 2-door sedan. Price, $26,000. Location, Philadelphia. Offered here is a beautifully restored 1946 Ford Super Deluxe 2-door sedan, finished in feather gray over a black and white interior. Showing 71,044 miles, true mileage unknown, This example underwent a frame-off restoration approximately 15 years ago that included paint, chrome, upholstery, and drivetrain refurbishment. The exterior is finished in factory-correct feather gray, one of just 11 colors offered in 1946, and it's accented by vivid red grille detailing, matching pinstriping on the wheels, and wide chrome trim. A large visor and full-length drip rails complement the graceful roofline, while pronounced front and rear fenders offer excellent symmetry. Black gravel guards, a third brake light, blue dot tail lamps, and dual chrome exhaust tips complete the period look. Overall paint and metalwork remain in excellent condition with only one small area of bubbling noted. Inside, the cabin is trimmed in a striking black and white vinyl theme. The split front bench and matching rear seat feature white upper panels with black bases, and the door panels carry the same two-tone treatment with clean hardware and crisp detailing. The dash is a standout with gleaming chrome trim, black-faced gauges with red markings, and a recently rebuilt speedometer. A white headliner brightens the interior, while black carpeting covers the floors. All features are functional aside from a disconnected clock, to prevent battery drain. Under the hood sits a cleanly detailed 239 Ci flathead V8 topped by a 2-barrel carburetor, factory rated at 100 horsepower. Power is routed through a 3-speed manual transmission to a 3.54 rear axle. The engine bay is tidy and correct, and all 4 drum brakes were recently serviced. Underneath, the car shows very light surface rust and minor oil spotting but remains extremely clean with a new fuel tank and dual glass pack exhaust. Suspension consists of transverse leaf springs front and rear, and the car retains a period-appropriate X-frame layout. On the road, the car drives smoothly with confident braking and classic V8 torque. The interior offers a commanding, spacious ride with excellent visibility and comfort. This Super Deluxe runs and presents exceptionally well, an ideal candidate for casual showing or weekend touring.
Number 11.
1956 Dodge Royal Custom Lancer Hardtop. Price, $29,500. Location, New York. This 1956 Dodge Royal Custom Lancer Hardtop is a showy, jet-age classic with bold lines, a factory-verified 69,944 actual miles, and unmistakable mid-century American styling. With its dramatic 3-tone finish and standout fin design, this Royal Custom Lancer embodies the exuberant spirit of the 1950s in both form and function. The exterior features a sky blue body with a royal blue midsection and a crisp white roof, creating a striking 3-color combination. The sweeping side trim emphasizes the car's tail fins and ends in white nacelles housing afterburner-style taillights. Chrome is abundant and gleams from every angle, from the wide grille and bumpers to the ornate deck lid ornament. Wide white walls wrap painted 15-inch wheels with polished hubcaps, while minor pitting on the side mirror base is the only noticeable flaw on an otherwise stunning exterior. Inside, the cabin carries the exterior color theme with blue and white vinyl upholstery and bright chrome trim throughout. The split front bench features button-tufted blue inserts and white bolsters, matching the similarly finished rear bench and door panels. The flight-style dash includes a push-button PowerFlight transmission selector, a black-faced central speedometer, and metallic control knobs across a ribbed chrome panel. Blue vinyl over black carpet dresses the footwells, and the trunk is finished in coordinated material. The cabin is well preserved, with only a hairline crack noted in the steering wheel rim. Powering the car is a clean and original 315 Ci Red Ram V8 with a 2-barrel carburetor, producing 218 horsepower. It's paired with a 2-speed PowerFlight automatic transmission and a 3.54 rear axle. Power disc brakes have been added up front for improved stopping, and the car features Dodge's full-time coaxial power steering. The engine bay is tidy, and though the exhaust system shows some mismatched components and surface rust, the underside remains solid overall. On the road, the Dodge performs admirably. It starts easily, runs smoothly, and delivers a composed ride with ample power. Steering is light, braking is confident, and the only noted non-functional item during the test was the clock. Distinctive, well-preserved, and full of personality, this 1956 Dodge Royal Custom Lancer is a stylish hardtop from the golden era of American automotive design, perfect for shows, cruising, or simply admiring in your collection.
Number 12.
1956 Continental Mark II. Price, $30,000. Location, New Jersey. A rare blend of elegance, craftsmanship, and exclusivity, this 1956 Continental Mark II represents one of the most ambitious post-war luxury efforts in American automotive history. With just over 31,000 miles indicated, mileage exempt, this hand-built coupe has been restored and preserved to showcase the timeless styling and grace that made it an instant classic, even if it was priced beyond reach in its day. Finished in cream white, the exterior presents straight, well-aligned panels with factory-correct chrome trim, gleaming brightwork, and subtle where showing only minor bubbling low on the body. Distinctive styling cues include the Edsel grille, integrated trunk-mounted spare tire, and dual exhaust tips hidden within the bumper, hallmarks of the model's understated innovation. Wide white-wall tires and original turbine-style hubcaps round out the Mark II's refined profile. Inside, the Continental's interior was the epitome of luxury. This example features factory bridge of leather in deep red with white bolsters, power adjustable up front and beautifully preserved throughout. Matching door panels house switches for power windows, vent wings, and seats. The dashboard is trimmed in padded red leather and gold-toned aluminum with tasteful instrumentation and classic toggle switches controlling ventilation and accessories. Red Wilton carpeting, a clean white headliner, and tasteful chrome accents maintain a cohesive mid-century design throughout the cabin. Power comes from a 368ci V8 topped with a 4-barrel carburetor, paired with a smooth shifting 3-speed turbo drive automatic transmission and a Dana 44 rear axle. The engine bay is clean and well detailed, complete with working underhood courtesy lights and sound-deadening insulation. Suspension consists of coil springs up front and leaf springs in the rear, and braking is handled by power-assisted drums on all 4 corners. On the road, the Mark II delivers a stately, smooth driving experience with confident acceleration and poised handling. During testing, the vehicle performed well mechanically, though some accessories, such as the clock, reverse lights, radio, heater blower, and wipers, were found to be non-functional at that time. Hand-built, elite, and unmistakably elegant, this 1956 Continental Mark II offers a rare chance to own one of the most prestigious American coupes of the era, an icon of luxury with unmatched road presence.
Number 13.
1957 Chevrolet Bel Air 4-door hardtop. Price, $29,900. Location, Oklahoma. This 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air 4-door hardtop blends iconic mid-century style with tasteful upgrades and a smooth modern drivetrain. Showing 71,989 miles, non-actual, it's finished in brilliant Matador red with an imperial ivory roof and features a fresh interior and a rebuilt V8 under the hood. The instantly recognizable exterior sports all the hallmark details of the 57 Bel Air, from its gold accent trim and bold aluminum tailfin inserts to the chrome-laden grille and torpedo-style hood ornaments. Fender skirts, rocker moldings, and wide chrome bumpers front and rear complete the look. The finish shines but isn't without imperfections: orange peel, minor paint inclusions, a few small bubbles, and one larger one down low on the body. Inside, the red and black interior pops with retro flair. Pebble-patterned vinyl and cloth upholstery covers the wide benches, set against red and black door panels and a matching red headliner. A finger-grooved red steering wheel sits ahead of the symmetrical, Jet Age-inspired dashboard with perforated aluminum trim, flanking gauges, and a modern AM/FM radio. The trunk is impressively clean and houses a full-size spare under a fitted rubber mat. Power comes from a rebuilt 283ci V8 with a 4-barrel carburetor, paired to a 700 or 4-speed automatic transmission and a 3.36 rear axle. Disc brakes have been added up front with drums at the rear for improved stopping power. Corvette script valve covers and an aluminum radiator help modernize performance, though a little detailing could further elevate the engine bay's appearance. The undercarriage is solid and clean, showing only light surface rust and some oil residue around the engine. Dual exhaust flows to chrome-tipped tailpipes, and the suspension consists of coil springs up front and leaf springs out back. On the road, this Bel Air drives just as it should, smooth, relaxed, and confident. The V8 offers plenty of cruising power, the car tracks straight, and braking is effective. Only the dash clock and wipers were found inoperable during testing, all other features performed as expected. This Bel Air stands as a rolling tribute to one of the most celebrated automotive designs in history. With tasteful upgrades and eye-catching style, it's equally suited for weekend shows or Sunday drives.
Number 14.
1957 Chevrolet 152-door sedan. Price, $25,000. Location, Dallas. This 1957 Chevrolet 152-door sedan offers an honest blend of classic styling, dependable drivability, and unmistakable 50s charm. Showing 31,198 miles, non-actual, it was fully restored in 1975 and remains a presentable, driver-quality example today, ideal for cruising rather than collecting dust in a trailer. Finished in single-stage mustard gold with original-style chrome bumpers, hood rockets, and a curved rear glass, this 150 retains its understated trim with just enough visual punch. It rides on 14-inch Chevrolet Rally wheels with knockoff caps wrapped in two 1570 or 14 tires. The paint is driver quality, with visible cracking, chips, bubbling, and touch-ups, imperfections that give the car character without taking away its appeal. Inside, the cabin is all business, with smooth black vinyl on the door panels and benches. The upholstery is clean overall, showing only light wear and a small surface crack on the front seat. A wood-rimmed sports steering wheel sits ahead of the factory dash, which includes an AM radio, original gauges, and a vintage tatch. A floor-mounted Hurst shifter handles gear selection. Black loop carpet and a tidy stitched headliner complete the interior, while the painted trunk features a fitted rubber mat. Under the hood is a 327 CI-V8 with a Holley 4-barrel carburetor, mated to a muslce M24-speed manual and backed by a 3.55 rear end. Power is sent through a dual cherry bomb exhaust system for a proper rumble, while drum brakes handle stopping duties. The undercarriage is driver-grade, with some surface rust, oil seepage, and grease buildup, nothing unexpected for a car that's built to be driven. On the road, the 327 pulls strong and sounds great. Handling is solid, visibility is excellent, and ride quality is better than you'd expect from a stripped-down trim level. Only the tachometer and windshield wipers were inoperable during testing, with all other systems functioning properly. As always, no guarantees are made on function at the time of sale. Whether you're looking for a fun weekend cruiser or a solid foundation to elevate into a showpiece, this 57 Chevy 150 is equal parts approachable and iconic. Get in, drive, and enjoy.
Number 15.
1950 Cadillac Series 61 Coupe. Price, $32,500. Location, New York. This 1950 Cadillac Series 61 Coupe offers a striking blend of luxury, originality, and post-war American design. Showing 43,973 miles, non-actual, it retains its numbers matching 331 CI-V8 and 4-speed hydromatic transmission. Introduced as a new sport-type body style that year, this model captures the elegant evolution of Cadillac styling, decorative yet functional. Finished in a two-tone combination of burgundy with a gold roof, the exterior is straight and well-presented. A dramatic profile features pronounced pontoon fenders, a sloping fastback rear, and vertical chrome trim that accents the subtle tail fins. Up front, the massive grille and torpedo bumper guards command attention, while sweeping trim continues along the sides. The paint shows well overall, with only minor chrome pitting and light patina visible. Inside, the cabin is upholstered in shades of gray with cloth and vinyl on the seats and door panels. The split front bench shows moderate wear and some discoloration but remains tidy. The dash is a two-tone mix of tan and burgundy with bold, white-on-black gauges and factory AM radio. A mohair headliner is intact, the gray loop carpet presents well, and the trunk holds a red steel spare and worn mat. The plastic steering wheel shows age-related cracking, but the horn ring remains in place. The original 331 CI-V8 is exceptionally clean, paired with a hydromatic 4-speed automatic and 3.36 rear gears. Braking is handled by drums at all four corners. Underneath, the car is well preserved with a clean, undercoat chassis and a newer tailpipe. Suspension consists of coil springs in front and leaf springs in the rear. On the road, this big Cadillac cruises comfortably with decent power and a floaty, luxurious ride. Steering is easy, Visibility is good for the size, and most features function as expected, though the horn and radio were inoperable during testing. While all systems worked at the time of our test drive, no guarantee is made at the time of sale.
Number 16.
1958 Buick Super Riviera 2-door hardtop. Price, $30,000. Location, Oklahoma. Offered here is a rare 1958 Buick Super Riviera 2-door hardtop, one of only 13,928 Model 56 rupees built that year. With just 54,353 actual miles on the odometer and classic late 50s flair, this low-production Buick stands out with bold styling, abundant chrome, and immense presence. Its expansive 127.5-inch wheelbase and floating square grille announce it as a luxury cruiser of the highest order. Finished in light blue, the exterior showcases dramatic curves, dual headlights under chrome brows, spaceship-style quarter panel trim, and prominent rear fins. Chrome accents dominate the design, though many components show pitting and surface rust, especially on the bumper guards. The paint is in good overall condition, and curved glass, stainless trim, and unique emblems enhance its visual appeal. Inside, blue vinyl and cloth upholstery wraps both benches, with a custom-look dash full of horizontal gauges, rocker switches, and jet age controls. The original steering wheel shows heavy wear and cracking, and some panels exhibit patina, separation, and warping. However, most interior components are intact, including electric window switches, push-button AM radio, and loop carpet. The cavernous trunk is carpeted and houses a spare in a fitted metal case. Power comes from a 364 CI Fireball V8 with a 4-barrel carburetor and 300 horsepower, paired to a Dynaflow 2-speed automatic transmission and 3.23 gears. Power drum brakes handle stopping duties. While one tailpipe has a hole and surface rust is present underneath, the frame and structure remain sound. On the road, this Buick cruises smoothly with a soft ride and strong acceleration. Steering is manageable, visibility is decent for its size, and it comfortably seats 6. All tested functions worked at the time of evaluation, but Classic Auto Mall makes no guarantees at the time of sale.
Number 17.
1960 Chevrolet Impala 4-door sedan. Price, $27,000. Location, Houston. This 1960 Chevrolet Impala 4-door sedan is a true survivor, showing just 45,491 actual miles and benefiting from recent mechanical and cosmetic refreshing after decades in long-term storage. A distinctive example of early 60s design, it's ready to enjoy with minimal excuses and maximum visual impact. Finished in Tasco turquoise with an ermine white roof and matching side spear, this full-size sedan showcases Chevrolet's famed seagull rear fins, curved glass all around, and jet-inspired detailing. White wall tires on 14-inch wheels with polished hubcaps complete the period-correct presentation. While the paint and bodywork remain highly presentable, there are visible imperfections, including mismatched touch-up areas, some orange peel, weathered surface rust on the roof, and filler around a rear wheel arch. Inside, the interior has a tasteful blend of late 50s flash and early 60s modernism, with multi-tone vinyl and houndstooth cloth on the seats and door panels. The dash features a teal-painted dual-spoke steering wheel, sweeping cylinder-style gauge cluster, and a perforated aluminum trim panel housing an updated AM/FM radio. A modern center console adds convenience without clashing with the vintage look. The carpets, mats, and headliner are clean and well-fitted, and the trunk includes a correct-style vinyl mat and spare. Under the hood sits the original-style 283 CI V8, rated at 170 horsepower with a 2-barrel carburetor. Power is sent through a 2-speed Powerglide automatic to a 3.55 rear axle. The engine compartment is clean and well-sorted, with recent service including new seals, exhaust system, springs, brakes, and more. Power drum brakes handle stopping duties at all 4 corners. The underside is equally tidy, with minimal surface rust and fresh suspension components. Dual exhaust exits through factory-style mufflers and steel tips. Suspension is coil spring front and rear, with a 3-link setup out back. On the road, this Impala performs as it should. The ride is smooth and composed, the cabin is airy and bright thanks to the panoramic glass, and all tested features operated properly during the drive. It's a full-size cruiser with unmistakable style and road presence. If you're looking for a distinct, usable classic with period flair and an honest presentation, this 1960 Impala is a standout. With its sculpted body lines and iconic design, it's a car that continues to draw admiration wherever it goes.